Okay, what we have here is a VFD, variable frequency drive. It's 110 volts in, single phase, 110 volts out, triple phase, three phase. So very few of these you're going to find on a market that'll do 110 output and three phase on top of that. Anyhow, what we are doing, we are testing some of the output. It's got a lot of artifacts, do crazy things. You can see artifacts up on the top. So what we're doing is we're working on a three-phase AC to DC power supply to run our HHO generators, as well as the Bendini pulsar that we've been designing, working on for years. This is the output voltage right now, and if you turn it into frequency, this frequency is supposed to be 154 cycles per second, but it's got so many artifacts in here because it's synthetic sine wave that thing says 4.2, that's kilohertz, so can't trust it. But the good news is that's AC there. If I try to go for DC, it's a good AC output. So we don't want DC because we're trying to convert this through some toroidal transformers from 110 back down to about 12, well, anywhere from 3 to 20 volts DC with full bridge rectifiers. Anyhow, this is the total it's drawing right now, about 399 watts, about 37 volts. These are 250 watt heat lamps. It's not even full throttle here. And it's got a, we have a, what do you call, it's a isolation transformer, so 500 watts. So this unit is capable of supposedly 2,000 watts. So we have to make another higher amp, higher volt amp isolation transformer to run this thing full up. But this will do anywhere from 0 to 1,000 cycles per second. My Bendini pulsar needs about 300 to make it sing and dance. So the main reason we chose this was so we can get some dirty DC into the pulsar to get, we can find the resonant frequency of the coil of that circuit. We were running 3 volts in and 13 volts out on the DC pulsar as long as we hit about 300 cycles. But I burned out my pulse generator and it's being rebuilt right now by the BK factory. So rather than try to pulse the transistors to turn the coil on, we're just going to feed it what it wants, about 300 cycles, and it's got a internal oscillator, and we're hoping that's going to give it everything it needs. This is the unit we're talking about here. We have it in another video. These are the transistors on the back and a big monster coil inside. So there you have it.